Good morning, loved ones. Welcome to Casa Mia. We are in my house now, and we're gonna do a 1 hour session because it's quarantine. I learned that it's named quarantine in English, and apparently, I just lived in the US for 2 years. My English is so and so. It's what it is. I'm a little bit upset today. I have been in a few arguments with my boyfriend, and it really hurts me because he's such a wonderful person, and it's so painful to disagree with him. And he's also so, I am a person who argues, I can be in a fight because that's how I grew up, and he's not like that. So I feel awful when we're in them, and it's not so fun at the moment. But it's life, and I think it's a part of every relationship. You go through some difficulties, and if you get through them, you're stronger, and if you don't, you're not suited to be in a relationship. That's my philosophy, but I certainly hope that we are suited to be in a relationship and that we will get through this. Gratefulness, that's been my key to a happy life for many years now. I worked in the 12-step program of recovery for over 7 years, and I've been sober for 6 years and about 9 months or something like that. The 16th of June is my 7th day birthday if I'm staying sober till then. You never know, right? Especially not in crisis like this. But today I'm sober, and I certainly hope I will be tomorrow. It's a 1 day at a time program, and that's how I try to work with yoga too. We did yoga yesterday. It's great. I've done it now for many times in a row, but for 15 minutes. Now we're gonna do a 1 hour session again. So you could say that we're on day 2 in our yoga journey. And I was thinking yesterday, in what an amazing shape we will be when we get out of this, if we continue this challenge, and if you're participating and trying to do the workouts with me, because it's quite heavy. It's not the other yoga that I do, the 15 minutes one. It's more of a beautiful kind of a reflection and landing in. It's different kind of session. This is a more hardcore one, which I feel like I need at the moment. I need to work up some energy because the world is slowing down, and I am slowing down, and I'm getting sad and depressed, and I think it's really hard. The time we're going through, it's challenging, and I think I'm not alone. So the best thing we can do is to work up some energy and happiness within ourselves. So I feel grateful for the session we did yesterday, for all the response I got. It was amazing to read your comments. Thank you so much. And please continue commenting and tell me what you'd like to learn, what you'd like me to add into the classes, and I'll try to satisfy your needs. And not if they're commenting on, what I should wear, because I'm not going to change what I'm wearing. And I am grateful for my program of recovery. I was really sad earlier, and then I went to a meeting and had a beautiful conversation with some people, and then I spoke to my sponsor, and I feel much more grounded after that. I also feel very fragile today. Like a little butterfly or something like that. Let's see if maybe we can do this with light and it's gonna be better. I think it might be. Let's see if we can do that. I think this is a bad light. Learning, now, because when I film these smaller classes, I'm much closer, so it's a new learning curve. So be patient with me. where was I? I was gonna say something about gratefulness. No, but I am like super grateful that I have a roof over my head and that I have food on my table and all those things that I take for granted every day. And then I realize that it's nothing that I should take for granted. I shouldn't take for granted that I can have pasta because it's an Italian dish and I not live in Italy. I shouldn't take for granted that I can have, pad thai because that's Thailand is, and I live in Sweden. You know, we've been so spoiled for so long, and I think we take so much for granted. So please, share your gratefulness with me too. It's a wonderful tool to really kind of understand the small blessings of your everyday life. Great, we're going to do a bit of yoga. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten your back up. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. You're going to start taking control over your breath. On the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding. On the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We're gonna come back to this breathing eventually, but before we do that, we're gonna do the breath of fire. And since we have more time, we're gonna do 2 rounds of it. So we're gonna start with the 100 breaths, and then we're gonna do another round of 100 or 150 breaths. And I want you to pay attention to how it feels within your body now, and then we're gonna pay attention to how it feels within our bodies when we finish today's class. So inhale to start. Beautiful. Come back to a normal breathing where you expand your belly on the inhalation. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do the breath of fire again. So inhale to start. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do the hip roll. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And we're gonna switch direction. Beautiful. We're gonna come to all our fours. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders. Place your knees straight underneath your hips. On the inhalation, come forward with your belly, look halfway up the ceiling. Exhale, come down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Or just one exhalation, I'm sorry. It's always like this when I've been in a conflict, my head is a little bit elsewhere, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just gonna switch so you get a better lightning. We're gonna tuck our toes, and on the exhalation come to down dog. In down dog, as we do, you bend your knees and work your hips up towards the ceiling. What we're striving for here is to find space between every vertebra in our spine. It's not to get the heels down to the mat, that is the goal eventually, but the most important part is to get some space between every vertebra in their spine. On the exhalation, you're gonna walk forward. Just feel how it feels here. Put a little bit extra weight on your toes, and on the inhalation come up to standing vertebra by vertebra. need to rearrange the camera so that you see me. Now you're gonna see the mess here. I like cleaned that one spot where I'm recording, not the rest. Let's see. There we go. This should be okay. We're gonna do the sun salutation, which should be included in every yoga class, I think, because we need to work up some heat. So what we're doing here is that we're placing our big toes together and our heels together, and only this was challenging for me in the beginning. Then you press the middle part of your feet down towards the mat and spread your toes as much as you can. Roll your shoulders back, and we're gonna find the root lock and the mid lock. The root lock you put on by coming forward a little bit with your hips, and getting some tensions here in the area. The kind of same tension that you do when you need to go to the bathroom but there's no bathroom around. And the mid lock you put on by pushing your belly button towards the spine, just like that. Inhale back with your shoulders. Exhale, meet with your palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up with your hands. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale. No, we're going to take a big step back with our right foot. Inhale, come up here. It's the difference between the Ashtanga and the Hatha Yoga sun salutation. From here we're going to place our knees down and our chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale up. In Cobra, place your toes down, and on the exhalation come to down dog. On the next exhalation, come forward with your right foot. Inhale. On the next exhalation, come forward with your left foot. I think that was on the inhalation. On the exhalation, come down. Inhale, palms together all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Place your knee to the mat. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. And we're gonna do the left side. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. And we're just gonna go on, exhale forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together all the way up. And I think we're gonna do two more. We're just gonna come down and take a breath here. Find root lock, mid lock. Inhale, come up. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come down. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. And one last round. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Beautiful. We're gonna work in a forward bend, so we're gonna place our feet hip width apart. Place your hands on your hips, inhale, straighten your back up. Exhale, come down. Grab your big toes with your index finger and long finger. Place as much weight as you can on your big toes or on the front of your feet. Straighten your back up. Exhale, come down. And as we did here when we were sitting down yesterday, bend your knees and see if you can find a contact between your belly and your thighs. And if you do, when you do, you start to straightening your legs. Inhale, come halfway up. We're going to place the full palm of our hand underneath the foot, palm facing up. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, go further down. Inhale, come halfway up. We're gonna place our hands on our hips. Exhale and inhale, come all the way up. Work our backside very well. We're gonna take a big step back with our left foot. We're gonna work in the warriors. And when you work in the warriors, alignment is super important. Enlightenment too. We're gonna place, so hopefully you get enlightened by working in the warriors. You place your heels in one line. And here in warrior A, you want your back toe to face in 45 degrees angle forward so that you can bring your hip with you. Bend your front knee, inhale, come up. Look halfway up the ceiling, not with your neck, only with your eyes. On the next inhalation, straighten up your back, your front leg. Open up your arms and open your back foot to 90 degrees angle. Now we're going to open up our hips in warrior B. So bend your front knee, work your left knee backwards, come out with your arms, and see if you can look beyond your right hand. Find your root lock and your mid lock. Inhale, straighten up your front leg. On the exhalation, come forward, and we're gonna work in triangle pose. And then you don't wanna put your weight here. You wanna keep your locks, and they're gonna carry you through this position. Inhale, come up. Woo. We're gonna roll over to the other side. You remember, heels in line, one leg length apart. We're gonna bring our left hip forward here. Bend your front knee. Find your root lock and your mid lock. Inhale, come up. The eyes are gonna look halfway up the ceiling, but not the neck. So only your eyes looking halfway up the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, open up. Open your back foot. Come down here. Point with your eyes beyond your right arm, your left arm, sorry. I'm so bad in left and right. It's a joke. It's like a little child. My boyfriend's kids are better than I am with left and right. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, come down to triangle. And it's important here that you don't come forward. You want to be as flat as possible. So maybe you have to work here. Depends on your flexibility. Listen to your own body. Exhale, come down. And we come to down dog. From here we're going to come to child's pose. Find your breath. From here we're going to walk our hands forward and stay on our fingertips and walk our hands as far away as we can. Keep your forehead down to the mat. Stretch out like a cat in the morning. Beautiful. We're going to place our hands and we're going to come to down dog. On the next exhalation, come forward with your left foot. We're going to come down with our right knee, and we're going to place our left foot on the outer part of our mat. And then we're going to come down on our elbows, if that's possible. And if you want to push it a little bit here in the lizard, you can come up on your toes back. One more breath. Here we're going to come back with our left foot and we're going to work in plank for a few breaths. On the next exhalation, come down with your belly. We're going to work in the Sphinx, so push your chest forward. I'm going to rearrange. Keep your Sphinx. I'm going to rearrange the camera a little bit so that you see me here on the mat. Because we're not going to work in standing anymore. Have some patience with me. I think it's going to be easier from all the experiences. We're going to come together with our arms again and up on our toes. And if it's possible, take a step forward with your right foot, and we're going to work in the lizard here. And come back again, and go to plank, and back to down dog. Good job. From here, we're gonna come up with our left leg straight up in there. In 3-leg dog. On the exhalation, come forward with your left knee. Flex your left foot, we're gonna do Hatha. Flex it and come down. One more breath. Inhale, come up. We're gonna come back to down dog, and I want you to observe here how it feels in your down dog. If it's any different on your left and on your right side. For me, it's always after this one that I can get my heel down to the mat. Before I'm too stiff for that. We're gonna do the same on the other side. So on your inhalation, come up with your right leg straight up in the air. One more breath. On the exhalation, come forward with your right knee. Flex your right foot. On the exhalation, come down. sitting bone and come forward with your left foot. Either you place it on the outer part of your right leg, or if you cannot here, come down with both your sitting bones, you straighten out your right leg and sit like this. It's important if you bend your knee that you come down with both your sitting bones. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Place your left arm behind your back and straighten your back up. We're just gonna twist to the other side to neutralize. I'm so exhausted, I don't understand, you know? I think it's this emotional kind of tensions that are going through my body. But I think it's really important to listen to those things. Place your right foot on the outer part of your left thigh. And make sure that both your sitting bones are grounded, whether you have your left leg straightened or bent. We're gonna take our left arm and hug our right knee and look over our right shoulder. Twist to the other side to neutralize. From here we're going to come to our belly. Yay. Time. We started with warming up our spine a little bit in the Sphinx. We're going to intensify this back stretch a little bit. It's the heart opener. So we're going to lay our arms alongside our body. On the next inhalation, we're going to come up with our shoulders and work here, and with our legs and work here. On the exhalation, come down and lay your right cheek behind on the mat and rest for a few breaths. On the next inhalation, come up with your upper body. Bend your knees. On the next inhalation, on the next exhalation, grab hold of your thighs. And if possible here, kick away and hold here for a few breaths. Exhale, come down and lay your left cheek on the mat and relax. We're gonna do a very nice stretch for the shoulder blades, so the back, shoulder blades back. So we're gonna take our right arm and we're gonna place it underneath our body, and we're gonna lay down and rest here. very common to have tensions here. So try to breathe into those tensions and see if you can create some space. Inhale, come up. We're gonna do the same on the other side. So take your left arm and lay down here. Inhale, come up. And we're gonna roll over to back. We're gonna sit on our butt. And we're gonna work in forward bends. And we're gonna play in our forward bends a little bit. So, inhale, straighten your back up. On the exhalation, try to find the contact between the belly and your thighs. You're very welcome to bend your knees. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, come down. Beautiful. We're gonna keep hold of our toes. And we're gonna come to the boat. On the exhalation. Sorry, I'm just gonna jump a little bit forward. On the exhalation, we're gonna come down. Just right here. And we're gonna roll back slowly and come to a wide leg forward bend. It's like killing my plant. So we're gonna do this. That's the problem when you do longer classes, you need a little bit more space. So grab hold of your toes and work in a wide leg forward bend. Beautiful, we're gonna do a wide leg boat. And I'm just gonna put my feet together when I'm going back. But we're gonna do the same with the wide legs here. And we're gonna come down slowly and we're gonna hug our knees. Beautiful job. So much fun to do yoga. another hip opener, and then we're gonna finish with a twist. So place your the soles of your feet together and just come down here like this. It's a little bit painful. You can do it. Work with your breath. And we're gonna come up. And we're gonna just rest for a few breaths in child's pose. Good job. Now come to your back. Place your right toe in your left knee socket and straighten out your right arm and roll over to your left side. Inhale, come up. Guess what? I'm going to do the same on the other side. So place your left toe in your right knee socket. I don't know the word in English. Place your right hand on your left knee. Come down and look over your left shoulder. One more breath. And come up. We're gonna work in Shavasana, dead man's pose. So lay your legs mat width apart, going out, and come down here and lay with your palms facing out. Try to work your shoulders in underneath your body. You can put something warmer on now. Close your eyes. Focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. One last time. Do a body scan. So we're gonna work through the body. I'm gonna guide you through it. Just let yourself be in this very moment. Nothing that has been and nothing that will come. Only you here now. Observe the soles of your feet. Observe how they feel. The top of your feet. The heels, your ankles, Observe how it feels. Follow your legs all the way up to your right knee, to your left knee. Just observe the feeling. Continue to your thighs, front of your thighs, the back. Follow your legs all the way up to your butt. Feel how your butt feels, if it's tense, if it's relaxed. The lower part of your belly. Observe. Follow your stomach up to the ribs, the heart, the chest. Observe how it feels in those areas. We're going to start on the lower back, follow the back up. Observe how it feels in your body. Observe how it feels between your shoulder blades. Follow the spine up, all the way to the shoulders. Now we're going to go to our palms. Observe how it feels within your palms. Fingertips on your fingers. Observe the feeling of the upper part of your hands. Just follow along and feel in your arms. All the way to your elbow. Feel in the elbows. And then follow your arms up. All the way to your shoulders. Feel in your shoulders, front part of your shoulders and the back part of your shoulders. All the way up to the neck. Follow your neck all the way to the start of the skull. Then follow the back part of the skull where it touches the ground. Observe how it feels. We're going to go back to our chest. Observe the feeling in your chest. Your throat. Follow it. All the way up. To your chin. Feel in your chin, your mouth. The tongue in your mouth. Your cheeks. Your ears. Observe them. Feel them. Observe your nose. How it feels in your nose when you're breathing. Observe your forehead. Follow the hairline. And follow it all the way up to the top of your head, the crown chakra. Open this up and fill your yourself up with light. Just feel the light coming to your whole body. Just feel how the light comes in with every inhalation. And all the darkness gets out with the exhalation. Fill yourself up with light. Breathe in the light. Beautiful. We're going to start with our fingers and our toes. Move your arms and your legs a little bit. Now we're going to come up to Taylor's position. Good job, everyone. I'm going to do a little bit of a chanting, so find a comfortable position here. Om Paramatmane Namaha Sri Padanjala Yoga Darsharam Atha Samadhi Padaha Hatha Yoga Nushasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tata Drashtu Sarube Vashtanam Vritti Sarubhyamitanastra Vrittaya Panjataya Klishta Klishtaha. Slowly come back to where you are. We're going to finish today's class together with 3 chantings, so place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart and to be kind to yourself and to other people. Namaste. Thank you so much for today. Remember to go out there and give. We're gonna do the same-ish thing tomorrow. Yeah. I love you guys and I'll see you then. Bye. Stay safe. It's very important.